Thanks for joining us on this edition of National Focus. I'm Kimani St. Coming up, first phase of the National Hospital to be completed by August 2017. Over $1 million towards the Castlebrooks constituency, and the National Employment Program continues to flourish. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Thanks for staying with us. A recent tour of the construction site of the new National Hospital by the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, Cabinet, delegates of the Chinese Embassy and media has revealed that the first phase of the project is 80% complete. The new National Hospital, costing over $100 million, is being constructed by Chinese firm Hunan Construction Engineering Group Corporation. The Honorable Prime Minister stated that he is pleased with the work done so far.
Notwithstanding the challenges which you had and some minor delays, we are very pleased with the progress you have made on the project. So we want to thank the contractors for the very keen efforts in advancing the project. As I've been advised, the first two buildings which we visited will be completed in August of 2017, and that will constitute the first phase of the project. And that building will house, inter alia, the accident and emergency, the operating room, theater, and labs and other services.
The nation's leader applauded the team for constructing the new hospital on the existing site of a fully functional Princess Margaret Hospital.
We've worked very well with the Chinese side, and with the strong support of the Minister and the Ministry of Health, the staff of the Ministry of Health. And when I say the staff of the Ministry of Health, I go beyond I'm talking about the hospital staff and everybody included. We have been able thus far to put some systems in place to ameliorate some of the challenges which we've been experiencing. And I believe thus far the special unit that we have placed on the National Hospital has been working very well with the Chinese firm to ensure that whatever issues arise, as issues arise, we can have them corrected before they become any major problem. So
he revealed that the plan is to appoint a board for the management of the new hospital.
The discussion which we have started, and of course which will require eventually a cabinet decision, is to have a board which will be responsible for managing the hospital and the day-to-day issues surrounding the hospital, with the view of transferring the hospital budget under the management of that board to minimize on the bureaucratic processes involved in the procurement of goods and services for the hospital, but also to assist in addressing concerns which the public and health professionals may have from time to time, and seek to address those in a timely fashion.
Honorable Minister for Health Dr. Kenneth Daru expressed his satisfaction with the progress of the construction and revealed that his ministry intends to appoint an equipment subcommittee.
The equipment, Mr. Prime Minister, we, as part of our steering committee, we have an equipment subcommittee. What they're doing is putting in place what comes with the project, and of course what equipment is going to be needed in the new hospital. Of course, hoping that we will get the support from the Minister of Finance and Ministry of Finance, as we normally do.
China's ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Lu Kun, praised the Chinese firm for their work. He stated that the project embodies the important friendship between the two countries.
The Hunan Construction Group is one of the most outstanding construction group in China. I'm convinced, I'm also believed that they can do excellent job as scheduled, as in the time to finish this project. This new national hospital will be one of the best hospitals in this region, in the Caribbean region. the equipment will be the first-class equipment after the finishing of this hospital.
The Dominica leader expressed that he is confident in the Chinese construction team and their commitment to keeping true to the terms of agreement and completing the project on time.
They are well on their way towards achieving those very important goals. I know the Chinese ambassador and, of course, our friends in leadership in Beijing have indicated to all that this project has to be completed and has to be completed on time and in time for the overall benefit of the citizens of Dominica.
The Honorable Prime Minister noted the tremendous economic impact this major project is having on Dominica.
They have 42 Dominicans who are on site, full-time employed, directly by the company. But you have also a number of the procurement of goods and services from Dominican individuals and Dominican businesses, cement and aggregate and sand and the heavy equipment operators. And the list can go on and on. The blocks and so forth will all be procured from us here in Dominica. We're spending quite a bit of the monies here in Dominica, notwithstanding the fact we'll have to import certain building materials which we do not produce here in Dominica.
The groundbreaking ceremony for the new National Hospital was held on Monday, August 8, 2016. The National Employment Program, launched in 2013 as government's direct response to youth unemployment, continues to flourish. Just on Monday, the Honorable Prime Minister met with the youth of Roseau Central to discuss their engagement under the program. The Honorable Prime Minister says while some call the program an election gimmick, in 2017 it is still strong.
There are many people who said that it was a political gimmick. It was get towards elections, and once elections come, we will abandon the program. But we're in 2017. It was launched in 2013, and it is still going strong, and it is fully financed, and everybody who works gets paid at the end of the fortnight or at the end of the month.
Honorable Skerrit reiterated the objectives of the program.
This program is an opportunity for many of our young people to gain much needed experience and to demonstrate to prospective employers that one, we have the ability to work, and two, we have the diligence and we are responsible. You understand? And we in fact can work if we're given opportunity.
Scores of young people from Roseau Central and environs turned out for the meeting to express their interest in being employed under the program. Honorable Skerrit promised that everyone willing to work will be engaged.
All of you who are here this morning, if you're interested in working, we'll get you on NEP. You will fill forms here today. We'll stay back. I have the entire staff of the NEP here. We have the coordinator, Mrs. Honoré, who is doing a fantastic job, and her staff at the NEP office. They will stay back and to assist you with filling the forms, right? And they'll review it very quickly, and we will engage you almost immediately.
He advised the young people to be diligent once they become employed. Currently, more than 1,600 are employed under various aspects of the NEP, which is funded under the Citizenship by Investment Program. In more news, the Division of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Dominica Bureau of Standards and supported by the Promotion of Regional Opportunities for Produce through Enterprise and Linkages, or PROPEL project, hosted a workshop on farm management and record keeping for Dominican farmers on Tuesday at the Roseau Fisheries Complex. In his welcome remarks, team leader of the Central Agriculture Region, Kian Stevenson, expounded on the focus of the workshop.
It's standards and guidelines which are used to guide farmers in certain standards of good agricultural practices, right? So that the produce on farm would be of a good quality and of good standards. So moving from farm and across the value chain or supply chain will maintain that high standard until it gets to the consumer. A key aspect of those standards of DOMGAP would be record keeping. right? Because a lot of the practices on farm would all be dependent and can only be proven. One of the ways it can be proven of your activities that take place on the farm or not are by record keeping. It will help in your standards in good agricultural practices. It will help in your financial management, and it will help in the management of your farm, which is your business.
Director of Agriculture Ricky Brumant, addressing the farmers, emphasized on the importance of record keeping.
Proper story along with the Bureau of Standard and the ministry is going to build your capacity. How many times we have farmers who buy things, sell things, produce things, and do not even have a slip of paper to show for it. And then they come to do business with us or anybody else, and they helter-skelter looking for a book that they might have written something on. The bank, your own and produce seller's license. Please, moving forward, ensure that this is filled. This is not an accident. This is a thought of strategy to ensure that farmers handle their business good and better. So please fill in these books. Please keep your records.
GIS News will bring you more from this workshop in a subsequent newscast. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I had a bleeding disorder that I did not know about, and they had to be transfusing me continuously. I got 56 units.
Being there at the blood bank, I was like, yo, I'm actually saving someone's life.
You never know when you can go.
Give blood. I have done it, and believe it or not, it don't hurt.
I won't be scared. I'll give. You know you're gonna give blood. I'll make sure she does.
Sit down at the blood bank in a comfortable environment for 45 minutes.
Helping people.
You are stimulating your body to make brand new cells.
You get free cookies, you get juice.
Glad to know your blood group. Feels good.
I felt as a better person.
It's a good thing to be alive, and I can thank God that I'm there and I'm enjoying life.
Welcome back. In March 2015, the government of Dominica and the Flourish Energy System Limited conducted an assessment of 24 playing fields across the island, focusing on assessing the lighting fixtures and discussing the possible use of solar lights. March 2016 saw the realization of these plans as the Dominica National Lotteries Commission signed over $750,000 to the Flourish Energy Company for the lighting of 5 playing fields in Dominica. In an interview with the Honorable Minister for Sports, Justina Charles, on Tuesday, she revealed that progress on the project was slowed due to Tropical Storm Erica. However, the ministry is now back on track.
With the devastation caused by Erica, we had to now redivert funds, and so we had to put it on hold. But as we speak, we are well on the way with at least 5 of them to begin with. We have already Solaris will be the company that will be doing it. Solaris is based in Barbados. They will be the ones undertaking the projects. They have already been contracted, and we expect to spend $749,592.71 for the 5 playing fields.
She listed the playing fields and their costs respectively.
The playing fields are Tebow playing field, which is $83,680.52. We have Vekas playing field, $125,520.78. We also have Jolly John Park in the Kalinago territory, $104,600.65. The Lapland playing field, $167,361.04, and Grand Bay is the same thing, $167,361.04. So that totals well, with additional expense like your VAT and every other thing, but the total sum is $749,592.71. So that is for the 5 playing fields.
The high-intensity 200-watt sports LED lights will be outfitted with battery storage on 250-watt solar panels attached to steel galvanized poles. Honorable Charles noted that the contracted lighting company will be working in collaboration with a local contractor.
We are expecting the people from Flourish to be in Dominica from the 26th to the 26th of January to the 4th of February. So they will be in Dominica for 10 days to begin the project, to ensure that everything is moving on nicely. I think they have contracted somebody locally to do some of the work, and this contractor in turn is expected to employ locals to work on all of the playing fields. I know all of the PAL reps have submitted, have asked that they engage some of the people within the constituencies, so at least some of them can become gainfully employed for the period that they will be there.
She gave the expected time frame for the completion of each individual field.
They expect to spend at least 5 days in each of the areas to do the work. So we expect in vehicles that they will begin on the 26th to the 30th of January. That is the period during which we expect them to complete the vehicles lighting of the vehicles playing field. Tibo will be from the 31st of January to the 4th of February. So that is 5 days, and they said it's weekend is also inclusive, so they're really going on a tight schedule. Jolly John, we expect them to be in Jolly John from the 5th to the 9th of February. And La Plaine, they expect it to be there on the 10th to the 14th of February. Grand Bay from the 15th to the 19th of February. And after all of that has been done, then the Solaris people will come back to ensure that the work is properly executed and all of the lights are functional, to make sure that they can correct anything if there is anything to be corrected, so that they can now make preparation to hand over these facilities, lighted facilities. So we are looking at handing over between the 20th to the 22nd of February, that all of that should be completed, and then we should see lights on all of those playing fields.
I had a good time in town last week with a pretty girl.
Carry next time when you're going, huh?
When we get paid Friday, we gonna go.
Tongue girl pretty, but do anything for money. Careful, you might catch AIDS.
Them girl pretty. Them girl can't get AIDS.
You think it's only ugly women have AIDS? Anybody could get it. If you get sick, what you gonna tell your wife?
Your wife, come in.
Hey, change the topic. Change the topic.
Your family depends on you. Don't take home AIDS.
Bienvenue à Nouvelle en Créole, non moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Après mes nouvelles, Premier ministre Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit avec cabinet visité travail là qui a fait en l'hôpital neuf là. Honorable Skerrit dit il plaisir avec progrès là qui a fait avec l'hôpital là. Des segments l'hôpital là qui fini en août et puis ça qui fait première phase l'hôpital neuf là. Premier ministre l'a dit l'hôpital neuf là qui offre bon occupation santé bas dominicain. Honorable Skerrit dit aussi l'année ça là gouvernement qui jette yon l'autre à sous système management là pour l'hôpital neuf là. Primary health care c'est une major priorité pour gouvernement là et yo ka travail pour faire meilleur. Gouvernement aussi qu'a voyé Dominicain étudier l'autre pays aussi pour spécialiser en médecine pour retourner pour faire système santé Dominique meilleur. En d'autres nouvelles, Premier ministre Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit qu'a aidé jeunes moun hod rozo taper travail en bas programme Employment National National Employment Program. Honorable Skerrit joint avec ces jeunes moun là lundi en salle conférence Windsor Park Sports Stadium pour discuter et puis tan concerns yo. Premier ministre Skerrit dit Dominica Labour Party Administration qu'a continué pour travailler ba jeunesse Dominique, mais responsabilité là pour rester en travail là c'est à sou yo. Ministre jeunesse Honorable Justina Charles encourager ces jeunes moun là pour prendre opportunité gouvernement qu'a offert yo par programme Youth Skills Training et puis Dominica Youth Business Trust. Honorable Skerrit fait un commitment pour NEP joindre avec ces jeunes moun là en finissement semaine là pour yo taper travail en bas différents aspects National Employment Program là. Et finalement, gouvernement avec the People's Republic of China en semaine là qui a venu là qui signé un agreement pour docteur chinois venir travailler à Dominique. Parole qui sorti au Premier ministre Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit pendant une réception chinois en Fortune Hotel pour célébrer le commencement Chinese Spring Festival. The People's Republic of China a continué aider Dominique en développement infrastructural. The Dominica State College, L'école Newtown Primary, et Cooperation Technology Agriculture, c'est projet de People's Republic of China fait à Dominique depuis établissement de relations diplomatiques. Plus placer 70 Dominicains voyager à China pour prendre training en développement human resource. Honorable Skerrit point opportunité là pour supporter politique yon seul China, ça veut dire One China policy là, plus fort. Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en créole. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Au revoir.
75% of electrical use by home electronics occurs when they're turned off. These energy vampires suck electricity all day long, costing you extra cash each year. So if you'd like to keep that cash in your wallet, unplug your electronics or plug them into a power strip, then turn off the power strip. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kimani St. Thanks for watching, and join us again next time on National Focus.